Jesus. Oh. That'll work. Alright fellas, welcome back. It's Friday today, and well, firstly, I'm a little hungover from the footage. This is where I have to do some time travel working out. From the footage you've already seen, which is yet to be edited and put up, but it's already up because it'll be up before this one. So from the footage you've already seen of the grand opening night at Isle Valley Tap. My goodness, as you could probably tell, had a whale of a time. Me and Abby went down to see him on the night, the grand opening, and yeah, Abby drove, so you know she didn't have anything to drink. She let me drink for us. I drank for 2 that night, and now I'm hungover and suffering for it, and it's a shame because I really wanted to enjoy today's brew day, but I'm feeling a little bit delicate. But never mind. Never mind. We are brewing up today, fellas. We're brewing up a stout. And I'm going to add a couple of things to this stout which I've never sort of worked with before. So, the grain bill. Let's start with the grain bill for this. We've got Maris Otter. We've got oats. We've got flaked barley, roasted barley, and we're having 1 hop addition, 35 grams of East Kent for the 60 minutes, and that is it until we rack her into the fermenter. And I have measured out and boiled 300 milliliters of water, cooled it down in the fridge, and then cold steeped 33 grams of Arabic coffee, which has been steeping for 12 hours in the fridge. And that's going to go into the fermenter first, and then I'm going to rack the beer onto it and ferment out with USO5. Now, I've never worked with the coffee before in a stout or any beer, so I thought, well, I don't want to boil it. I want to cold steep it, and then I'll probably add it to the fermenter to start with and see how she goes. I might rack her into secondary onto some more if it's not as pronounced as I want it to be. And then the second ingredient I'm going to be using is cocoa powder, drinking chocolate. So picked one that had the least amount of fats in it. But yeah, I've got a drinking chocolate which I've got to try and figure out a way of adding it to the beer. I might sort of steep it at the end when I've knocked the elements off. Get a sanitized spoon in there, give it a stir around. That's it, guys. That's it. Might even run it through the old pump, mix it up. I don't know. Just winging it, and I brewed it last week, and I didn't get around to editing it up, but I did brew it last week, and I cocked up big time. So that's why I'm brewing it again today. I set the HLT running. It was full of water, and I went in the house while it was heating up. One of the pipes come off the pump, and it just drained it. Knocked the power off because the elements got too hot. And then when I came back in here, I had to clean up. I had to sort the elements out. I had to weigh the grains out. And in doing all this sort of madness, I managed to put a whole kilo of roast barley into the mash tun. Which is way too much, way too much. I think I had a look at the percents. If it was a kilo, it was like 18% of the grain bill. So we fermented it. It's down here, and we're going to drag this one out, cover it up, so the other one can go in today that we're brewing. But I don't know with this one. I might bottle it and see how it does, because it's going to be super roasty. It's going to be over the top. So I don't know what to do with that, guys. Don't know what to do with that. In here, Okay, folks. And here we have the mash. Currently marshing. I'll give it a stir up in a minute and check the temps. But we're mashing at 65 degrees for an hour and 15 minutes, so we've done an hour, another 15 minutes. Sparge water is ready to roll, and then we're going to drop her in here and test out the hop blocker again. Friggin' rights with it. Friggin' rights with it. I put together this little frame here, just 15mm copper on 90s, and it just raises the lid from the pot, allows a good amount of gappage around the lid so it can draw the cold air in while it's sucking the steam out, and it just prevents boilovers. I did it the last brew and had no problems, didn't have any boilovers, because what normally happens is at this sort of stage in the game, especially with a full pot, I get a boilover, so that's preventing it. This is an ounce and a half of cocoa, or drinking chocolate, and I'm going to let it steep in the on the beer now. Yeah, I'm going to let it steep in here and then start cooling her off. Oh yeah, we've got the coffee. This is the coffee which we are we've cold steeped for 12 hours, and we're going to add that straight to the fermenter. So I'm going to sanitize that, strain that, and pour it into the fermenter. Away we go, away we go. Right then, we're all cooled and chilled and ready to roll. So let's check out the hop blocker. Oh my goodness. She's motoring in. So that is good, because it's round about now where I would be panicking, thinking that I'm going to get a stuck runoff, but that is powering out of there. So that's good. Goddamn fire here, boys. We're on goddamn fire. Right, guys. It's been a couple of days. In fact, it's been exactly a week to the day we brewed up the stout, and it's done fermenting. I'll chuck a clip in now of it in the fridge. It's done fermenting, so we're going to be crash cooling it. The other one is sort of crash cooling in the brewery because it's cold. The other one was the one that we cocked up, had a kilo of roast barley in it, which was ridiculous. Ridiculous. My mistake for that one. But nevertheless, we're going to have a sample of it, and if it ain't too bad, we're going to bottle it up. But the other one's going to be kegged for Christmas. But that's it, guys. That is it. That's all from me, and I'm going to get straight back to the videos. It's just been mega busy recently, and with the passing of Paul, the last week has just been an absolute no-go for me. I just haven't felt like getting in and doing something. I just haven't been in the mood. I'm sure a lot of you will be feeling the same, but I know he'd want us all to sort of continue with what we're doing, obviously. And SJ, you put that video out, the last one you put out, you were so jovial, and it really gave me the sort of nod not to carry on, because I wasn't going to stop, but it gave me the nod to start uploading again. You know, we're all beat up about it, but we're going to continue. We're going to continue. So that's it, fellas. This camera's goddamn heavy, and I'm out of here.